Hello, sweetheart. How's my little granddaughter, eh?
Say hello to your other granny, Bethany.
Hello, darling. You taking her for a walk?
Sales. It's just to help Sarah out, really. She phoned me up and begged me to take Bethany off her hands. It's with her being pregnant, she needs to put her feet up more. And Todd, well, he's not much use, is he? Still, what can you expect? They're only children themselves, aren't they?
Todd's very good with Beth. So is Sarah. She's a perfect mother.
That's why you reported her to social services, is it?
It was a long time ago.
How you could do that to your own daughter, I'll never know. Putting her through that pain. Some people don't deserve to have children.
Beg your pardon?
Whereas others, good Christian people, women who try to follow a straight path, they have their sons taken from them, leaving them with nothing. Nothing except this little angel. Come on, Bethany, let's go. Your other granny's upsetting me now, like she does Mummy. Come on. That's it.
I saw Bethany yesterday. She looked well.
She is, yeah.
She was with her other grandma.
Yeah.
You know, I'll always look after Bethany if you feel you need a break.
Well, I don't.
Well, that's not the impression I got from Brenda Ferns. She seemed worried about your ability to cope. Mrs. Ferns.
What about her?
Well, she's very bitter, isn't she? Is she all right?
Yeah, she's fine, why?
She just didn't seem very relaxed with Bethany. Maybe it's too much for her looking after a small child again.
She's fine. Thanks for letting me know. Go on then. Okay, keep stirring it. I'll just be a second.
How is she? Hello, my little sweetheart.
Who told you?
I overheard Norris talking about it. Is she all right?
Of course she is.
Are you sure? I mean, something like this can have all sorts of effects, and I don't just mean physical. She slept okay.
She's fine. Don't you think I'd know if she wasn't? Here, sweetheart, come on. Come on, you. Let's keep you stirring that mixture.
And how are you?
I'm fine.
I don't believe you. You can't go through this and be okay.
Yes, well, I am, okay? So you can go now, because we don't need you here.
I think you do.
I bet you're loving this, aren't you?
I'm sorry?
Because now you've been proved right, haven't you? So go on, say it. Tell me you warned me. Tell me what a rubbish mother I am. Tell me I'm just a stupid kid who doesn't know how to look after her own daughter.
I don't think any such thing.
Yeah, you do. And you know what? You're right. No wonder you phoned social services. She'd have been better off in care. I'm just a rubbish mum. I don't deserve to have her.
Oh, sweetheart.
And I'll not have the likes of you threatening me. And I'll not have the likes of your brat kicking my windows in.
Todd's the one for me.
No doubts?
No doubts.
Then I'll give you all the support you need. I haven't got any money, but emotionally, I'll be there for you.
Thank you.
I know you think everything's wonderful, and I'm sure right now it is, but there'll be times when it won't be, and I'll be there for you, Sarah, whenever you need me.
I will not stand back.
You think I'll be best man?
At Sarah's wedding? No, I don't think so, sweetheart.
Why?
Because it's usually a friend or a relative of the groom.
Does that mean I get to be best man at your wedding?
Yeah, of course you do, mate.
Really? Brill.
Yes, and you get to look after the bridesmaids.
What, fizz and candies? Thanks a bunch.
That's assuming Nick marries Maria, which is by no means certain. Is it?
No.
Oh. Well, no, I'm very happy for them. I mean, especially after all that business with Brenda Ferns, but I can't help thinking they're so young.
Ma'am, we've just got to accept that they've made up their minds and let them get on with it.
Yeah, I think if Sarah wants it, we might as well just back her.
Well done, David. That's exactly right.
So, What do you think, Nick? I mean, you're very quiet this morning, you.
I think it's a mistake.
Oh, so you think like me, they're too young, right?
No, it's not their age.
Oh?
Let's just say I think they're incompatible.
Really? Oh, that is a surprise. No, I think they're very compatible. It's just that, well, I think they're so young.
Like you get it into your heads, we're getting married.
I know, that's why I've come.
So?
So, I wanted to make sure you're not making a mistake.
We're not.
Sarah, I'm your big brother. You can't blame me for having your best interests at heart.
Then support me.
You know Todd will never make you totally happy. You can't trust him.
He loves me. That's enough. And I know he loves Beth. And I know he wants our child. So, please, will you just stop it?
Okay, Sarah, I don't want to upset you. That's the last thing I want.
Then let me be happy. Hello?
Only me.
Please.
What's happening now?
Oh, nothing. We were just having a chat, but it's all sorted now. Isn't it?
Yeah. I've got to go.
What was all that about?
Nothing much.
It's all in the execution, Jake.
I'm afraid, Eileen, after all I've been through with them in the past few months, I'm not going to even try.
You are?
Have a seat.
Oh, so it's just all left up to me then, is it? But you're not telling me that you're condoning this wedding, Gail.
I'm no more happy about it than you are. But what can we do? The harder we try to break them up, the stronger they get.
You know as well as I do that this is all just going to end in tears.
Part of me thinks that. Part of me's not so sure anymore. I mean, I thought they'd have split up by last summer at the latest. I'd have put money on it, but maybe we've underestimated him.
Gail, we have got to stop this wedding.
I think we'd be wasting our time.
This is a joke.
Coffee?
No thanks, I'll get going.
Maria's not here, is she?
No, why?
Well, you were very quiet last night, and the lights went out early, so I thought maybe she stayed over.
She went home, she felt awkward, all right?
Oh, yeah, I suppose. Long time since I sat on a boyfriend's sofa trying not to wake the parents.
Mum.
I'm going to be wearing these by Easter.
Better hope you take after me.
Hi.
Hi, you two. Glass of wine?
Oh, no thanks. You got the cassette?
On the table.
All right, yeah. We want to have a look at the property pages.
Somewhere to rent.
Who for?
Us, me and Maria.
What's wrong with me mum's flat?
Nothing. Just wanted a place of our own.
Aren't decent places expensive?
Oh, we can afford it.
Yeah, I think this one's all right.
Oh, yeah.
What's this?
Property guide.
Yeah, I don't think they deliver round here.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, it's no good to you, though. It's in Bury.
Well, I could get a car.
Well, if you don't mind sitting in traffic, you know what it's like in the morning.
Then I'll set off earlier, won't I?
How much earlier?
Hey, oh, come on. It's not the other side of the moon, Bera.
Well, if you don't mind Maria coming in late, keeping customers waiting.
Well, she could come with me, couldn't she? And I start before her, so it's not a problem. Relax, Mum. It's too expensive anyway. Can I keep hold of this?
Yes, of course, sweetheart. I brought it for you.
Cheers, Grant. I'll see you later.
Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye. What's the matter?
Nothing. I just don't see the point in Nick moving away when his work's around here. Yes, and I know. I don't want him to think I'm pushing him to stay on the doorstep.
Yeah, well, you just keep telling yourself, wherever he lands up, it's got to be closer than Canada.
Which is kind of like a pop concert.
Thank you for the translation. Is that you and Todd?
And Katie and Martin, well, it should have been, only it turns out Martin's not going anymore, and Katie's bringing somebody else, a fella.
Does Martin know about this?
Yeah, someone from the hospital.
Well, he must be happy about it.
Oh, he didn't look it.
Queue with everybody else. Can I get you a drink or something?
No, it's okay. I've got one. Just thought I'd ask how things are going.
Oh, okay, you know.
Only we're babysitting Bethany tonight because Sarah and Todd are going out with Katie, apparently.
Yeah. Todd's been given some tickets.
But you're not going.
Oh, hang about. So Sarah's mentioned this to you, has she?
Well, she did mention it.
Look, the only reason I'm not going is because I'm working. It's not because I'm too old or Katie doesn't want me there, okay?
Sorry.
Tell me what it's like having a mobile phone if you want to switch it off.
It was in and wanted to give you up. Oh, thanks.
I ironed your blue shirt for today.
That's right, sounds fine.
Well, even with that stain on it. Take you 5 minutes to change. And while you're here, you might as well have some of this bread that I brought you. It's nice and warm.
I'm going to get a paper. His husband's only at this time.
Let me know if you go for a drink after work. Can always have tea a bit later.
Okay. I'll see you later then.
See you later, sweetheart.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What is celebrate?
We might want to talk about man things, eh?
All right.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, thanks, man.
Move up.
This is nice.
Well, I just wanted to make sure everything went okay with the handover and everything.
Like Baldwin better look out. Hello, Maria. Hiya.
Oh, yeah.
So, how did it go? Did they look nice for the wedding?
Yeah, pretty good. What's all this?
I took Nick shopping.
Yeah, Mum bought me a couple of new shirts. What do you think?
Yeah, nice.
Thought it might impress all those buyers he had to deal with.
Really?
So, what time are we going out for dinner?
About half an hour.
Okay, I'll go get ready.
Okay.
I thought you were looking at mortgages today.
Yeah, I can do that later.
What's all this about going out?
Well, I'm taking Mum out for dinner. You can come too.
Oh, that's all right then.
What's the problem?
Nick, you said we had no money.
Yeah, but...
I thought we were in a hurry to buy our own place. And I thought you were spending this morning trying to do something about it. Is there like some secret agenda here?
Maria, don't be ridiculous.
No, what's going on?
You
Oh, did you see Karen? She looked amazing.
Did you see Roy?
Yeah, he was in a taxi before he went with the baby. Why, is something wrong?
No, not really. I just need to speak to him about something, but it can wait.
Okay, see you later.
Where are they getting married?
Walcott Manor, I heard. Why?
Because I'm going to go to that wedding. And I'm going to get my baby back. And I'm going to do it now.
You don't need this.
How was the salon?
Oh, your mum was on one because I was late back off from dinner hour.
Yeah, maybe she thinks taking advantages because you're one of the family now.
Yeah, I was like, Audrey, you try getting round all the estate agents in an hour.
I never mentioned it before.
I'm sorry, didn't realise you were taking notes.
What's all this?
There's loads of one-bedroom flats going.
Yeah, and they're all out of our price range.
Not to buy, you clown, to rent.
Thought you were saving up for a deposit.
We are. Let's just talk about this later, okay?
Yeah, well, it is better to buy, but it's like Audrey said, if the market's outperforming the interest rate, what's the point in saving? Shall I make us a brew? I don't have a car, Nick. You do. Just keep honey in the house.
Look, I do want a place for her, and you know I do. Anyway, why do you want honey?
Well, you can't tell me when you buy a car. Why should I tell you when I want honey?
You're all banging in middle at night.
It's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, Saturday, middle at night.
You two still arguing about that car?
Do we have any honey?
Honey?
Look, forget it.
You'll love it when the good weather comes. You can go up to the lakes at Easter.
Yeah, if I'm allowed to buy petrol.
Oh, you're so childish.
Me, childish? You're the one causing the row about honey.
So you actually said them words?
I like Nicker's car.
Morning Minnie mentioned it, did she?
Oh, Gail, please. Maria's a lovely girl. I know you're still mithering about what happened at Canada, but, well, think about it. She was a young girl, thousands of miles from home.
You've changed your tune.
Did he talk to you before he bought it?
It was my idea, actually.
Your idea?
Ma'am, he works hard. He deserves a car. You should have seen the girls looking at him when he drove me into town. He should be out there playing the field, not settling for some backstreet little hairdresser.
Excuse me?
Oh, you know what I mean.
I'm not sure I do, actually.
Ma'am, you've seen life. You've done things. She does blow-dries, perms and cheap pensioners on a Tuesday. Nick's her passport to a better life.
Gail, it's a gopher from Mike Baldwin, for heaven's sake.
So what do you want me to do? Just sit back and watch her break his heart again?
All I'm saying is you're going to do nobody any good by interfering.
So what are you doing now?
I am trying to save you from yourself, Gail. No, listen. You come between them, which is clearly what you're trying to do. And you're only going to succeed in driving them away like you did with Sarah and Todd. Hi, Fred.
I think you've got a bit more grovelling to do yet.
And where do you like me to grovel down here or upstairs?
Love it, your mum will be in.
Okay, upstairs then.
Stopped arguing then.
Yeah, I still think he's got a bit more grovelling to do yet, though.
What's he got to grovel for?
What's he, you still think he was right then? To go out and blow a load of money when we're meant to be saving?
His money, not yours.
Mum, leave it alone.
You shouldn't be dancing to her tune.
Oh, but you like him dancing to yours, though, don't you?
Well, the pair of you, just stop it.
No, this has got nothing to do with you, Gail. Will you stop interfering?
I wish I'd never mentioned the damn car now.
What, you told him about it?
It was a great deal.
Oh, hang on. It wasn't your idea.
Well, no, but...
Sorry, am I not supposed to speak to my own son now?
Well, every time you do, you end up causing trouble between us. And you just stand there looking gormless, letting her do it.
Madam, this is my house. I won't have you speaking to people like that.
No, but it's all right for you to stick your arm in it and pick fault all the time.
And there's plenty of faults to pick there if I wanted to.
Then if you're not saying out, you're looking down your nose at me. And you know what? I've had enough of it. Not putting up with it anymore. Moving out.
Oh, will you just calm down and stop being so silly?
I'm not being silly. I'm doing the first sensible thing in a long time. Getting away from her.
I can't help thinking that that's...
She might even talk to me now.
She's playing games. Each time she doesn't like something, she runs off and waits for you to go running after her. Making a rod for your own back.
Flipping heck, can't last, it's complicated.
Oh, for heaven's sake. What are you doing?
What?
You don't mean this.
Don't I? Happy now?
Now you've shown your true colours, you mean?
You coming with me? I'm staying with her.
I'm not going anywhere, this is stupid.
Right. Then I hope you two will be very happy together.
Sorry things didn't work out between you and Nick.
Yeah, sure you are.
I don't know why you've got it in for me all of a sudden.
Because it was you who just broke us up.
It was me who gave you a roof over your head and a chance to save up.
No, a chance to drop poison in his ear every day, more like.
You've got this all wrong, Maria.
Oh, say the lies, Gail. You're happy. So am I.
You look surprised.
She's got a nerve.
What, for telling the truth?
Look, I can't pretend I'm sorry to see them split up.
Yes, but you can't pretend that you didn't help cause it either, did you? You said as much over the weekend. The girl's been in tears this morning.
Well, she looked as tough as old boots to me right now.
Why are you being like this?
Like what?
Hell-bent on breaking them up. They were happy as Larry till you started interfering.
Hello.
What?
I was only saying hello.
Sorry. I've just been round to see Maria.
Things not any better then?
No, it's over. And, I don't know.
Come inside.
I can't, the factory.
Never mind the factory.
Karen, quit messing around! Did you say fire?
And he's putting a brave voice on. Happy now, are you?
What?
Congratulations. You finally got what you wanted. Me. Out your precious son's life.
Oh, Maria. Maria, I'm not going through this again. He's well shot of you.
But why? Why didn't you like me? What did I do that was so wrong? We're fine till you started interfering.
Why? You know why. You're no good for him. I thought that the first time round and you broke his heart, and now you're doing it again.
Yeah, well, no one will ever be good enough for you, will they? You're never going to let him get away from you. You know why? Because you're such a miserable old cow. I beg you.
Now stop this. Now stop it, both of you. Oh, what is that noise?
13, 14, 15, right, someone's missing. Who's missing?
Oh, don't be daft. You have to do your cow.
Oh, just grow up!
Where's Janice?
What?
She went into the stock room.
What?
Well, she must still be in there, Fizz.
You've no idea how precious you are to me.
All right then.
Here. He will be all right.
Gail, you can fuss over him at home tomorrow, I promise.
I mean, what happens now?
Where have you been, Nick? I went to the hospital to visit you. You weren't
Yeah,
there.
Mum, listen, there's something you should know about me and Maria.
I knew you'd see sense about her. Who's that?
Did I just see Nick coming in? Yeah, you did. Oh, good, I've got business with him.
Well, can't you?
No,
wait?
it can't,
Just come
no.
over.
Oi, I asked you earlier if you knew how that fire started, and you said no, because it happened so quick.
Yeah, well, I do have a pretty good idea now.
Yeah, so do I. You lied to me. You weren't in that factory when the fire started. You were in charge. You were responsible, but you're off skiving somewhere.
Mike, I had to see Maria.
Might have known she'd come in.
And because you were off skiving somewhere, my factory burnt to a shell, my business is ruined, and there are people staring at no wages this week, and it's all because of you.
Oh, come off it, Mike. I didn't start the fire.
Maybe, but you could have put it out, but no. You were off making eyes at your girlfriend somewhere. Well, I'll tell you this. If my factory ever gets up and running again, and it's a damn big if, there won't be a job in it for you. You're sacked.
Go to the factory. If Mike's there, ask for your job back.
No, it won't do any good.
How can he sack you when you're an hero?
He can do what he likes.
Yeah, but Janice would have been dead if you hadn't dragged her out.
Yeah, well, he's not interested in it.
Hope Maria realises she bears some responsibility.
A load of this. For Amy's sake.
It's unfair dismissal.
You'll get over it.
Well, you don't seem very bothered.
I'm looking at it from a different angle.
What angle? Poor Maria, we're nearly in tears.
Well, she would be. All she wants to do is move into a smart new apartment, some executive love nest they can't afford.
Oh, I see. That's why you're not bothered.
I'm sorry Nick's lost his job, but at least it'll stop him throwing away more money.
On Maria?
On rent or a mortgage when he's got a home here.
Oh, why would a lad like him still live with his mother?
Because I won't dump him after a few weeks.
Oh.
She will. She's done it before.
It's time he stood on his own 2 feet.
Which is why we thought taking...
Hi.
Hi. Mum, listen, there's something I need to tell you.
Oh, got a job already?
No, nothing like that.
Oh, you'll soon be snapped up.
Yeah, well, it might not be. But anyway, it's not important.
Don't start worrying. You've only been unemployed for a day.
I'm leaving.
Leaving Weatherfield?
No, leaving here. I want my own place.
I won't let you go.
Mum, you can't stop me.
No job? No wage? That'll stop you.
No, it won't. I'll sell the car.
You've only just bought it.
Yeah, well, we need a deposit.
We? You mean you and Maria?
Of course I mean me and Maria.
And she'll pay the bills, will she? On her paltry wages?
Yeah, until I get a job.
I knew this would happen. She'll make a fool of you.
Well, like you do, you mean? Running round after me, treating me like a little boy.
You are my little boy. Nobody will love you like I do.
Get real, Mum. I'm a grown-up and I love Maria.
Listen. What were you arguing about?
Nothing important.
Is your brother running out on us again?
I'll be living down the street.
You've already got somewhere.
Yeah, the cab office flat.
Dump.
Nothing will ever be good enough for you, will it?
It's good enough for her, not for you.
I've had enough of this. Maria's waiting for me.
If you go now, don't come back.
Ma'am!
I mean it.
Ignore her, David. She's off her head.
I don't want you in this house anymore.
I'll go tomorrow. We're looking at the flat then.
If you move in with her, I want nothing more to do with you.
Maria's right. Everything she said was spot on. You've done everything you can to keep us apart.
That's a lie!
It's the truth! Maria saw what you were up to. You were determined to split us up from the start. You don't care about my happiness, just as long as you can keep me in your precious little house.
You can
leave me alone.
Ma'am, stop it!
Selfish! You're ungrateful!
Be selfish! You'll take a good look at yourself!
As long as you're with her, I don't want to see you again!
Do you know, I can't remember the last time we went to town.
I can't remember the last weekend I didn't spend washing and ironing.
Yes, well, it's not just Nick that'll be getting his freedom then, is it?
Ma'am, I am happy for Nick to have his freedom, as you put it. It's how he did it that gets me.
Oh, Gail, come on. Is it any wonder he lashed out at you? Look at the week he's had. Risking his life and then getting fired for the trouble.
Perfect time to sign a lease on a love nest with Maria.
I'd be more worried if they'd gone for one of those swanky places they were looking at the start. I mean, come on. A flat above the cab office. It proves one thing, she's no gold digger.
Well, I'd rather she was. Maybe then Nick could see through her. David!
Gail, honestly, I think she's grown up this last year.
Well, you're entitled to think what you want, and so am I. David, get dressed. We're going into town.
But I'm going round to Craig's.
OK, if you've already made plans, I won't force you.
Look, you'll have plenty of time to see Craig when we get back. And actually, we may be able to do something about those trainers you had your eye on.
OK.
Thanks, Mum.
Oh, listen, sweetheart. I'm sure Nick already regrets what he said.
No, he won't. Not till she shows her true colours again. Which won't be long.
Okay, meaning our new flat. Come on, can't you get the rest later?
Well, coming back's not part of the plan. Anyway, I think that's the lot.
Oh, great. What are we waiting for then? We have got a lovely new home to get into.
Oh, that's the point. I'm not going to need these anymore.
Oh, come on, hurry up now, 'cause I don't like you being in there.
Well, at least I got it all in one go.
Nearly jumped out my skin.
Sorry, Gran, I've just come to get the rest of my stuff.
Didn't have to wait till the house was empty.
Well, it seemed easier with everybody out of the way.
With no one to face, you mean?
What do you expect, Gail? You didn't want him here.
I just didn't see the point in yet another row.
Like you're having now.
Davy, go and put the kettle on, sweetheart. Maria, I need to talk shifts. Can we pop to the cellar?
I think we both spoke out of turn last night.
Mum, I came here for my clothes. Not your blessing.
Don't worry. You're not going to get it.
When the going gets tough. Nice one, Nick.
Don't worry, David, she'll get over it. Just don't ever grow up.
Want to get a kiss? Thought we'd go for a burger tonight.
On a school night?
Yeah, spend some time together.
I know what you're doing. This is because you're upset over Nick.
It's got nothing to do with Nick.
Of course it has.
You couldn't be more wrong. I realise that I've let my problems with Nick and Sarah before him preoccupy me, and, well, you're the one who suffers, aren't you?
Mum, I never suffer.
And you're the one who's never let me down, so that's not fair, is it? I'm going to put it right. So, go on. I'll see you later. That was quick. We only rang half an hour ago.
Well, we aim to please. We aim to get off for the weekend. That you leaky rod?
Yes. I expected Charlie to come round.
Well, what I do?
You'll do very well if you're up to the job.
Oh, well, I'm more than capable, me.
Right. Well, you better get down to it then, haven't you?
Right.
Cup of coffee?
Please.
I tried it on with him again.
Oh, Mum.
So,
Times like this, I miss having a man about the place.
oh, you've got your Nick. Martin's round the corner.
Hopeless, the pair of them. But don't tell him I said so.
Right, I should be fine now. I bled the others just in case.
I can't tell you how grateful I am.
Any time.
Well, drink your coffee. So, how are things with you and Candice?
Yeah, okay.
Bet she has to keep a close eye on you.
How do you mean?
Good-looking lad like you. Bet you've got all the girls after you.
Yeah, well, you're not so bad yourself. No, I mean it. I like older.
What are you doing?
So,
You thought what?
are you teasing me?
Jason?
Well, I thought you were chatting me up.
Jason, I'm old enough to be your mother.
Yeah, well, thanks for the coffee. Any more problems, just give us a call, eh? Bye. You two.
The weirdest thing happened, Mum. I still can't believe it.
Oh, come on. Do I really need a blow-by-blow account of you getting your radiator fixed?
He made a pass at me.
Oh.
Jason.
He did not.
Well, I can't believe it either. I mean, we were chatting, like you do, And I mentioned what a good-looking lad he was, and he said, "You're not so bad yourself."
He never.
Then he said he liked older women and took hold of me.
Sweetheart, have you been having hot flushes?
No, ma'am.
Are you sure? Because these things do creep up, you know.
Ma'am, imagining young men fancy it is not a symptom of the menopause.
Well, just plain wishful thinking, then.
Ma'am, I was mortified. He's a young lad. Candy's his boyfriend.
Well, you ought to put the flags out.
Ma'am.
No, I mean it. I mean, if you've got lads like Jason after you, well, you must be doing something right.
Or something wrong. Giving off the wrong signals. Well, I'll not answer the door in my dressing gown again.
Oh, do you know, something like that happened to me. It'd make my week.
Well, you can laugh. I doubt Candice would see the funny side.
Oh, no, that's true. Although if anything goes wrong with my plumbing, I'll know who to ring.
Look, if it's about Friday, I am really, really sorry.
Sorry's not good enough. Not on this occasion.
I found the whole experience highly traumatic. I'm thinking of suing.
Oh, come on, you're a misunderstanding. You can't sue us. Can she?
Firm in Glasgow had a carpenter. Couldn't keep his hands to himself, ended up forking out millions.
I'm sure the Weatherfield Gazette would be very interested in my story.
Make the front page, I'd say.
Single women beware. Randy Builder on the rampage.
I'm asking you, Mrs. Platt, please don't go to the papers.
I'm not.
That's the good news. But obviously, I can't afford any more damage to my reputation.
What do you mean by that?
Right. I'll leave you to it then, Mr. Stubbs. Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome. I can't apologise enough for what's happened.
As long as it doesn't happen again.
Oh, it won't.
Any more thoughts on the wedding?
Not really, we're still saving.
How's that going?
Slow. Right, we're going, we won't be getting married at all.
Never easy at your age.
Can't even afford an engagement ring. Well, not one I like.
Well, how much do you need?
I'm not sure.
Because I could help if you wanted me to.
Really?
Well, as long as it doesn't cost hundreds of pounds.
Oh, as if.
Well, let me know how much you need and I'll let you have it.
I did.
So who else have you done then? Ted Robbins, Miss Weatherfield. Oh, and the Crankies.
What, you said celebrities?
Right, thank you.
Oh, ignore him, we usually do.
Hey, Maria, come on.
Oh, now just humour me, sweetheart. I'm sure my purse is on the side of the settee.
What's all this?
The birthday picky.
Oh, I don't believe it. Purse indeed.
Yeah, good one, Graf.
Yeah, well, it worked, didn't it?
I thought Maria was going to do your hair.
You got death wish or something?
Come on then, Mum. Let's get you over here and say cheese.
Oh, yeah, she completely. These photos work out all right. They might book you for the wedding.
Oh, well, I'll have to really try not to budget then, eh? Okay, that's excellent. Now we're cooking with gas.
Are you sure you can see my engagement ring?
Yeah, means chopping your mum's head off, but hey,
I said, look, put the ring on a cushion and get a few close-ups. Don't put ideas in her head.
No, she's on a high, aren't you, my precious? Seeing as we're cooking on Gail.
I don't know how you managed to keep it a secret.
Oh, we had to wire David's jaw shut.
Funny.
Oh, I love you, my darling.
Yeah, you've no chance, Graf. First from. I'm gonna have to go in a minute.
We'll just tell them that the bus was late or something.
Okay, all the lovers look lovey-dovey. That's great. And those without lovers give thanks, eh?
Yeah.
I do. Every day.
Hey, is the birthday girl okay?
I'm fine.
Come on now.
Mummy, you're right. I just keep thinking about the last family portrait we had taken.
With Richard.
I'm being silly.
Well, it's allowed. Birthday dispensation. Todd, if you could assume the happy position, son.
What?
You know, mouth turned up at each corner, that kind of caper.
Sorry.
Hey, relax.
Yeah, come on, Todd. Practice for your big day, innit?
Yeah. Oh, you're making me sick.
All right, come on, this one's for the Gazette. Big smiles all round. There we go.
Hey, are you sure you can see my ring?
Sorry, mate. Kids have been made up, though.
Happy birthday, dear Mum. Happy birthday to you.
Come on, let's help this man out. No, seriously, thank you for a lovely day. All of you.
Right, you going to put that on then?
Yeah, of course I am. It's lovely.
Sound.
Looks very expensive.
What can I say? I've got good taste.
You're a dark horse. Thought you spent all your pocket money on sweets and computer games.
Sometimes you got to think outside the box.
That's for sure.
Oh, you stink of garlic.
Very romantic.
Oh, I'm sorry. You stink of garlic, darling.
I love you.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I really love you. So lucky to have found each other.
Excuse me, we're trying to keep 3 courses down over here.
You know, Richard, he didn't just break my mum's heart, he completely destroyed her faith in men as well.
It's not surprising, is it?
He made out he was this big family man, and all the time it was a lie.
He's dead and buried.
Yeah. Look, everything you've given up for me, Oxford and stuff, don't you ever think that I don't realise how lucky I am, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
It's just Jason messing around. Just going to the toilet.
You know what, I still reckon he nicked it from a market stall.
Banterised? Just because I put a bit of thought into it and didn't do a trolley dash in nearest chemist.
Now and no. Come on.
Do they sell these at the market?
You what?
Mum, it was a joke.
She looked like she's joking.
I just wondered.
If I nicked it, is that what you're asking me?
David, now come on, keep your voice down. Of course your mum's not accusing you of that, are you?
Come on, mate, she didn't mean it like that.
That's exactly how she meant it.
David, come back!
David, wait! David!
What am I doing?
To go and have a word with him.
Do you think that'd help?
Well, it's worth a try. Or you could bribe him, you could get him a computer game. Oh, look, looks like he saved you 40 quid.
Oh, David, thank you.
The Wanderer returns.
Thought you said you were on your own. It's packed in here.
I'm so sorry.
Mum, I know you are, but it's not going to make me forget what you did.
Oh, now, David, don't be like that.
I'm only back because I was in the way at me dad's.
Oh.
David, she says she's sorry. What more do you want?
I don't know.
How about if I cooked you steak and chips?
Well, it'd be a start.
No, thanks.
Do you want to take some home for Beth?
Yeah, okay. Mum, can I ask you something?
Yeah, of course.
Has Todd been into the medical centre to see the doctor?
Todd?
I know you're not supposed to say anything for confidentiality and stuff, but I'm really worried that something might be wrong with him.
So he's gay, is he? Come here, love.
Really, Sarah, if he needs time with Eileen, give him time. There's hardly anything sinister in going round for a cup of tea and a chat to his mams, is there?
Mum, it's not just a chat. They would have chucked Jason out if it was just a chat. This is something heavy.
Don't you think you're making a mountain out of a molehill?
I know there's something wrong. I've been trying to talk to him about it for the past week, begging him to talk to me. And all he does is sit there with his face on him.
Oh, well, that's men for you.
I mean, what chance have we got as a married couple if we can't even talk to each other?
Oh.
Wondered if you fancied coming round later.
Help plan the wedding of the year?
You what?
I hope that's not a customer.
Yeah, well, I know it's short notice, but...
Sarah's very excited and, well, I thought we could talk about it over a family roast.
Right. Back of your head, it really is.
Been in the business, donkey's years.
Hardly touched yours, Eileen.
Oh, she started for the wedding.
She is not.
No, no, I wasn't meant to be rude.
What I mean is I don't fancy eating lettuce for the next month, that's all.
Quite right, too. David, will you get the milk?
Oh, now then, who's going to book the vicar?
We having a church wedding?
Is dead hypocritical, that.
Thank you, David.
Well, When does she ever go to church?
Be nicer for the photos.
That'll really impress the vicar.
You could always have it in the registry office and then have the pickies taken outside St Christopher's.
I don't know. Todd?
Whatever, you know, vows are vows, aren't they?
Look, are you sure you don't want to wait till after the baby's born and when you've got some cash behind you?
Oh, we want to get married as soon as possible.
We're not living in a dream world. We know we've got to keep it small.
Intimate, my darling.
The register office will be fine.
Oh, well, that was painless enough.
You look worried, Eileen.
Born warrior. Aren't you, Mum? Single parent syndrome. She had to worry for 2. Whereas we've got each other. And always will have.
Oh, well said, my love.
You did a good job, Mum. You did it on your own.
Yeah. She brought Todd up on her, Todd.
Oh.
What?
Eileen?
She wishes he was at Oxford, not tearing himself down.
I just think that Todd's not being true to himself.
Mum? I don't know what she's on about.
Look, I'm sorry, love. I think...
Hey, you all right?
It's okay. It's just a twinge. Deep breaths.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, how did Rosie
Another
get?
couple of years, Sally will start on her. Can't wait. Sarah?
Everything all right, love?
I'm bleeding. I can't feel him moving, Mum. My baby's dead. I know he is. Why else haven't I felt him move?
No. People have all sorts of scares when they're pregnant. It hardly ever comes to anything.
When I was pregnant with your mum...
Sarah Platt, I'm Hilary, the midwife. We'll take you through and have a little look at you, eh?
Todd.
Can I come?
Of course.
Don't worry, love. You'll be fine.
Go. Michael, come on,
A few flowers, but then you're going to have your holy guests, so that'll make it more cheerful anyway, won't it?
So what do you think? Can you see yourself walking down the aisle?
Can I be of assistance?
Oh, hello, Vicar. Well, we were just having a look around.
My daughter's trying to decide where to get married.
I see. And your name is?
Sarah. Sarah Platt.
Colin Green. Pleased to meet you.
You too.
Do you live in the parish?
I don't know.
Victoria Street, just off Rosamond Street.
Oh, yes, that's part of our territory.
We're not really churchgoers.
Not regular.
Probably wouldn't be myself if it wasn't part of the job. No. No, I think what matters isn't how many times have you been in the past, but what do you want for the future? Do you want God's blessing on your marriage? If so, then I'm sure we'd be delighted for you to have your wedding here.
I think we need to talk about it first.
Well, of course you do.
I'm sorry. This is Todd, my daughter's fiancé.
Todd, pleased to meet you.
Hello.
Ladies have taken control, have they? Yeah, they tend to at weddings. Just sit back. Let them get on with it.
Well, yeah.
Why don't I go and get you one of our little booklets, which just spells out the basics. And then if you are interested, we can make an appointment and have a chat, yes?
Yes, please.
Thank you, Vicar.
Don't look so worried, Todd. Nobody's going to force you.
You've gone too far.
30 minutes, please.
Okay.
30 minutes, yes.
Okay. I'm glad you've come back. We can't leave things between you and our Ashley as they were. How are you, Patrick? Keep the change. Thanks, Fred.
So... Sarah, what's happened? Is it the baby? Don't let Bethany see you like that.
I can't help it.
Come on.
David!
What? Just turn that thing off and get down here now.
No, Mum, I don't want him here.
Shh, it's okay. You can take Bethany round to me.
Oh, what now?
Didn't you hear the door before?
No. What's up with her?
I want you to take Bethany round to Nick's.
Why? What's happened?
Just do as you're told.
Mother's sick.
David!
It's all right, I'm just getting my shoes.
Look like it.
And I know it doesn't feel like it now. But it's better to know than wait until you're married.
But I'm carrying his baby. I know you are. I'm carrying the bent, two-faced liar's baby. He's gay, Mum. He's been having an affair with another man.
Who told you this?
He did. So we started going out. And then we slept together. Eventually. See, I thought that was great and all, that he didn't rush me. But then after we'd done it, then he rushed me. He rushed me into moving in. He rushed me into getting pregnant. He rushed me into getting engaged. And all the time, he must have known he was doomed. He knew. Candice knew. Nick knew. Eileen knew. But stupid me.
Eileen knew?
Yeah, but I was just too stupid and stubborn to see it. Why didn't I just listen to you and Nick?
She sat in this room while we discussed the wedding, and all the time she knew he was gay.
He told her, yeah.
Well, wait till I get my hands on her.
Come in. Okay, I'm coming. What's up?
Mum, I've told her.
Best come in.
No, there's no point in taking it out on Eileen.
I could tell she wasn't happy about you two getting married. I knew about it. And all the time she acted like you weren't good enough.
Please, Mum.
She had the cheek to look down her nose at you.
Don't go round
all
there.
the time she knew her precious son was cheating on you and lying to you. Well, I'm going to give her a piece of my mind.
Haven't I had enough turmoil for one day?
Sarah.
I'm 7 months pregnant. I'm gonna be a single mum with 2 kids. And I need you to put your arm around me and tell me it's gonna be all right. I need you to listen to me. Don't go storming over the road, making things worse.
I'm sorry. It just makes me so angry.
You think I'm not angry?
Of course you are. But it will be all right.
Think he'll be okay?
He's over at his mum's.
Who, Todd?
He couldn't look me in the eye. Well, I'm going to make him.
Well, but isn't it humiliating enough as it is?
They're the ones who should be humiliated. Why is it always us? Why are we always the victims? I'm sick of it. After everything we've been through, after everything we've had thrown at us, well, I'm not putting up with it anymore.
Mum, please!
Go inside, Sarah. This won't take long.
Don't answer it.
Who is it?
Gail's out there in the dressing room.
Oh, never mind, Gail. Listen, Kevin, you agreed that we should pay for it to go to drama school.
No, I agreed to think about it.
Well, this is even more important.
What she's up to?
This is a complete, fully rounded education. This is going to give her the best possible start in life. Come away from the window and just listen to me.
Look, I admire your commitment. I really do.
I'll do whatever it takes. I'll get a job, I'll work my fingers to the bone, I'll do whatever it takes to get the best for my kids.
All right, say you get a job. We put together what you earn along with what I make in the garage. We still couldn't afford it.
Yes, we could.
We couldn't. Check the books if you don't believe me.
OK. I will. I'll do that tomorrow. Come on. I know you're in there.
You do actually want to get married?
Of course.
You don't seem exactly overjoyed.
Inside, I'm very, very happy. But in my country, it's custom to hide emotion.
Come out or I'll tell the whole street what you are.
We could learn a lot from you people.
And I a lot to learn from you, Fred. Thank you. You lovely man.
You hear me? You can't come out and face me like a real man, can you? Because you're not a real man.
Gail, calm down.
Where is he?
Look, I'll put the kettle on, go home, put some clothes on and come back and we'll talk about it. We don't want to be fighting on the doorstep.
You'd have sat in that church, watched my daughter walk down the aisle and not said a dicky bird, wouldn't you?
Oh, come on, nobody wanted this to happen. It's nobody's fault.
It's your son's fault.
He can't help the way he is.
Then why did he get involved with her in the first place?
He never wanted to hurt Sarah. This has been tormenting him for weeks.
It's Sarah who's tormented. Tormented by the thought of what him and that mate of his has been up to in her bed.
He hasn't got up to anything.
Her own bed.
He wouldn't do that.
He's admitted it.
I'm not discussing this here.
And you knew about it all along.
Look, he's confused. He's been trying to do the right thing. He wants to stand by Sarah and the baby. He loves her.
He wouldn't sleep with other men if he loved her.
He hasn't. He's had these feelings and now he's finally admitted them. You should at least respect his honesty.
Honesty? He's a cheating, two-timing, twisted pervert and a liar.
He is no pervert.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, but it's over now and I won't do it again.
Oh, of course you will.
You have done it.
I was just about to tell you.
In Sarah's bed.
I'm sorry.
Sorry? I'll make you sorry.
Leave him alone.
Oh, Mom. You get my daughter pregnant, run off with another man, and all you can say is sorry.
Stop it.
We've nothing to be ashamed of, Sarah. It's him that's in the wrong, and I want everyone to know it.
Get inside. Gail, this is a bad situation for everyone. No one wanted this to happen.
I think it suits you. I think you planned it.
Don't be stupid.
Just get inside.
It was your idea to move into that flat. It was your idea to get married.
Yeah, because I loved her.
And Sarah couldn't believe her luck.
I still do.
It was your idea to have a baby.
Yeah, she didn't take much persuading, did she? She never does.
And you were happy because it's the only chance you're going to get of a grandchild of that pervert.
Go home, Gail.
Stop it!
At least she's not.
Oh, there'll be dozens more to come.
Mum, please!
Every one of them a different father.
Need an AIDS test after going with him.
It's him that needs an AIDS test after sleeping with your slag of a daughter.
Shut up!
And different fathers. You can talk.
She is a dead weight round his neck and he is better off without her.
Shut up! The two of you! Shut up!
What's going on?
Oh, he's the other one. The rest of the village people.
Just getting your teeth on.
His secret's out. That's what's happening.
What's she on about?
Ah, she's lost it, hasn't she? I knew she would one day.
I haven't lost it. It's him. Your brother. He's gay. Did you know that?
Why don't you go and have a lie down?
You stay away from my family. All of them. Sarah and Nick.
Go home, Gail.
And David come to that. Is he next on your list?
Go home, Gail. Sarah needs you.
Well, she doesn't need you.
Right, get in. The show's over.
Rubber room time on Planet Platt, eh? It's true. I am. I am what?
Fine.
What good would it have done?
I'm a mother.
Yeah, and you'd have made things worse.
How?
Because you always do.
Realise you thought so
Oh,
little of me.
don't twist this into something else. Sarah asked me not to.
And you did the right thing, didn't you?
Look, I was sick of hearing myself say it. Sarah didn't want to know. She wouldn't listen.
Stop it, will you, both of you? It's not our fault.
It's Todd that's leading our little Sarah a merry dance. I still can't believe it.
No, neither can I. And with Carl. Can't believe I never noticed.
Well, why would we? We trusted Todd. We liked him. If we'd have known, it might have been different.
Yeah, we should kick his head in, all three of us.
Hey, if you can't think of anything constructive to say, don't speak.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, well, it's a moronic opinion, so keep it to yourself.
Oh, shut up. Just shut up, all of you. You're driving me mad.
It's backs to the wall time every time. Better watch him, Claire. I say we'll have to watch him. Oh. Come on, then.
Is she all right?
Yes, she ran in with her mates looking jolly.
And did you take him off the list of people that can pick her up?
Well, I spoke to Val, and she said that he definitely won't be able to pick her up tonight, but she wants you to confirm that he's not allowed.
I'll go tonight. I'll do it then. I thought I'd come and see how you were. I heard. Where from? Martin.
Well, I think everyone knows by now, Sarah.
Is everybody talking about what a pillock I am?
It's not your fault.
You know, I could kill the both of them for what they've done to you.
Well, it was Todd who pushed for babies and marriage. It's got nothing to do with the other fella.
Gail's no innocent.
Thought he was a friend of yours.
Well, he was just a mate from work. Never used to really think about him. He was a laugh. It was Katie who liked him.
Oh, yeah, we're all right to talk to.
Oh, yeah, talking. Oh, he's really good at that. He's a right blabbermouth.
Do you think he'll have told people? You know, about him and Todd?
I'm afraid so. Him and his mates would have got off on this little drama.
Oh, no. Well, it's better to know, isn't it? And we don't know whether he used condoms or not.
Right now, I'm not even going to think about that. I'm going to pick up Beth. Oh, I wish you hadn't said that.
I'm sorry, love.
I just can't take it in. How is this happening? Why did I believe him? Why did I keep this baby?
You weren't to know.
Yeah, but you did, Mum. You told me not to, and you were right.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Love.
I can almost feel her hating me.
Been back?
No. Todd must have been looking at it.
Yeah. I hope we crucified him.
You got a pile of clothes at the bottom of that wardrobe. Oh, sweetheart.
Why do I still love him when I hate him so much?
Hey. I'll go eventually. Right, well, come on. Let's get all your stuff together. Get you properly installed over at your mum. What the bloody hell are you doing here?
Word with Sarah.
Yeah, well, get out.
Can we talk, please?
You deaf?
Please, I have to talk to you.
Get out!
You don't. I'm pregnant, you're gay. My life's over, and yours is just beginning. There, we've talked.
Now get out.
Sarah.
I'm going to be out of here in half an hour. You can do what you want with this place then. Bring Carl round.
It was all a lie.
It wasn't.
It was one big lie.
I can't help who I am.
Oh, poor old Todd, eh? Still, my daughter came in dead handy as a guinea pig, didn't she? Well, you decided if you were Arthur or Martha. But no harm done, eh? Only 3 lives ruined. Well, 4, including yours. Come on, get out!
Sarah!
Get yourself out! Go on, get out!
We'll make you as comfortable as we can.
What's happening?
They're with her now. She's in a lot of pain.
I'm Sarah's mother. What's happening?
We suspect she's got what we call an APH, internal bleeding from the placenta. She's had that before?
Yeah, about 6 weeks ago.
So I see from her notes. But this time it's considerably more severe, I'm afraid.
Is she going to lose the baby? I'm here, Sarah.
Lose the baby.
Could you tell me what's happening?
The obstetrician's seeing her now. I think she's nearly finished. She'll be able to tell you better than I can. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm looking for Sarah Platt. Is she all right?
Excuse me, who are you?
Todd Grimshaw. I'm the baby's father.
And he's not wanted here. My daughter's made it perfectly clear she doesn't want him anywhere near her or the baby.
Please, I have to know. I still care about Sarah, and it's my baby she's having.
If you'd cared about her, you wouldn't have treated her the way you have. Now get out.
No, this is not the time or the place for this kind of thing.
Just tell me what's happening.
Mrs. Platt? Yes, that's me. I'm Sarah's mother. Is she going to be all right?
Well, I hope so, but there is a problem. She's had a placental abruption. She's hemorrhaging and she's in quite severe pain.
What about the baby?
Well, because the placenta has separated from the uterus, the baby can't get all of the oxygen that he needs, which is, I'm afraid, very serious. I've talked to Sarah about this and she knows what's happening.
Are you saying she's in danger?
She's at risk and so's the baby. We have to do an emergency cesarean.
Yeah, okay. Come
on. The baby is in an incubator. We'll be moving him into the intensive care unit.
How is he?
He's had a really stressful entry and he's considerably premature. It's only fair to warn you the next 24 hours will be critical. I'm sorry.
worry about. I've got nothing to worry about.
I've said everything I can think of to her. She won't see him.
She'll come round.
He's her son.
And Todd's. No, Gail. However much we hate that fact, we can't change it.
Sarah nearly died because of Todd.
Little Billy's problem started weeks ago. I mean, ages before we knew about Todd's other life.
Well, the emotional upset hasn't helped.
Well, of course it hasn't. But if Sarah only hears us raging against Todd, she'll never want to visit the unit, will she?
Sarah doesn't want to visit the unit because...
Because the baby reminds her of Todd.
Oh, I'll have a gin and tonic.
Hello, darling. I'm your mummy.
Dear, poor little thing. She's still exhausted.
Thanks to Todd.
Oh, Gail, come on. Put yourself in his place.
I don't understand why you're on his side after all he's done.
Well, I'll tell you. When I was having you, your father didn't even know which hospital I was in.
He didn't care.
Well, Todd does care. He's not another Neil Ferns.
No, he's worse.
Well, at least he's here. Neil didn't even give a glance in Bethany's direction.
We didn't want him involved.
But Todd wants to be involved. He wants to support his child. And if we ignore him, we're just going to let Sarah have even more years of some kind of half-life. I know, I did it.
Sarah doesn't want him.
Well, she might. I mean, if not for herself, for the baby.
Oh, ma'am.
Oh, look. They made this child together. And at least when he was conceived, they loved each other, right? Your father never loved me.
Did it matter?
Yes. And it matters even more for Billy. I mean, a boy needs a man in his life.
A man?
Well, a father. I mean, Todd's still capable of being a father.
Well, I don't think he is. And anyway, it's not a role I want him to play.
Yes, well, it's not your decision.
Something's happening.
What?
Calling the nurses over.
Oh, no, they'll just be checking the equipment.
He's worse.
I'll come with you this time, Todd.
Gail, Audrey,
What are you doing here?
I can see him now.
Todd, you didn't let me finish talking.
About what?
Well, you put the phone down. I rang back, but there were no reply.
Well, yeah, we came straight away, all of us. I know me mum and Jason can't see him, but...
I'm sorry.
Sorry?
He was holding his own all day, but then he seemed to get worse, you know? And they said it might happen. They did everything they could.
What do you mean?
Well, they thought he might pull through.
Well, you told me...
Well, because he was so ill, love. He died, Todd. Billy died.
Sarah?
She wants to go.
Why are their babies okay? Why are they still alive? What did I do?
Nothing.
You told me he'd be okay.
Well, we thought...
You let me sit with him and hold his little hand.
Oh, sweetheart.
Why didn't you tell me?
Come here.
No, just get off me. What did I do?
Nothing. You did nothing.
Help me. Why didn't anybody tell me he was gonna die?
It's all right. I've got you. You're okay.
Why didn't anybody tell me?
My place, then.
Don't bounce on Mummy's tummy. She's not very well.
She doesn't understand.
I shouldn't have left him.
Sorry, sweetheart.
Billy.
Billy?
I can't pretend that's not his name just because Todd picked it. How can he have any dignity without a name?
Absolutely.
I shouldn't have left him on his own. Not after everything that's happened. It just doesn't seem right. Leaving him with all those strangers who don't care. All the other babies crying.
Sweetheart. Billy isn't there anymore. Hello?
We got cards of fallen neighbours.
Well, she's more than a neighbour, Nick.
Is she?
Here we are. I think we should ration this today, you know. I can't remember if there's anywhere to spend a penny in that church.
Thanks, Audrey.
Everything all right?
Yeah, fine, except Sarah's refusing to get up. She says she's not going to the funeral and we can all go without her.
You joking?
Oh, poor little thing.
David, how many times have I told you you eat your breakfast at the table?
What's that matter today, Gail?
Well, if you don't mind picking up the crumbs, then don't let me stand in your way.
So, let's get this...
Let the little children come to me. Do not stop them, for it is to such as these that the kingdom of God
You okay?
A bit better.
She's that brave.
I feel so lucky.
Wouldn't surprise me if she threw herself in after the little mite.
At least the father had the decency to stop at home.
Daren't show his face, more like.
We humbly entrust this child so precious in your sight. Take him into your arms and welcome him into your presence, where there is no sorrow nor pain, but the fullness of peace and joy with you forever and ever. Amen.
I can't see him.
He's here somewhere.
Yeah, there's plenty of room here.
What are they doing here?
David.
We have entrusted Billy to God's mercy. We now commit his body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform our frail bodies that they may be conformed to his glorious body, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever. Amen.
Amen.
Do us a favour, peace, Billy, lad.
No way.
No way!
I need to say goodbye to my son.
Great dad you turned out to be. You killed him and you bring a Teddy.
David, come here.
If it makes you feel any better, no one can blame me as much as I blame myself. But Billy is my son. I wasn't there for him when he came into the world. And I wasn't there for him when he died. But I have to be here now. You understand that? Billy. It's Daddy.
Come on. Darling, come on.
I don't believe this.
Suspended?
Hiya. Yeah.
Why?
Oh, fighting.
You are joking.
No. I told you I had that set to with Carl.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that sort of thing. So I got myself suspended.
Martin.
Oh, no. I might be older, but still as stupid as ever.
So, what's going to happen?
Well, I suppose I'll have a disciplinary hearing in a couple of weeks. I'll say I'm sorry. They'll say don't do it again. I'll have my job reinstated.
You hope.
Yeah, I do. So anyway, while I'm off, I thought take a break and take him with me.
Well, okay by me. See what he thinks.
Mm.
David, can you come down here a minute?
All right, you two.
Yes.
And how are you then, birthday girl? How old are you?
4.
4?
Yes, you are.
You know I'm nearly 8, don't you? 8.
Your dad's got a suggestion for you.
How do you fancy a week's fishing in Wales?
Fishing for whales?
Well, you can do that instead if you want. No, you know, that place where we've been to before.
Oh, caravan side that don't let you play music after 9.
Oh, all right. 9's late in Wales. Do you want to come?
So how is she then? You look at yourselves.
Yeah, we'll eat it ourselves and all, won't we, mate?
Bye, Mum.
Bye, love. Take care of each other.
Yeah, you take care of them in there.
I will.
Right.
Oh, what's he want?
Oh, no. Go on, you get off. I'll see to him.
Come on, David, get in. Say get in, otherwise I'm going without you.
See ya.
See you, love. What do you want?
I've got a present for Bethany.
I'll see she gets it.
What, you saying I can't see her now?
No, you can't.
And that's Sarah saying that as well, is it?
Sarah's saying what?
It's all right, love. I'll deal with it.
No, Mum, it's all right. I'll talk to him.
I don't want him in the house, okay?
With him. It's over.
Well, I know how that feels.
I can't go back to what I was before, can I? A schoolgirl again. I don't know what I am.
Thank you. I am so excited I could burst. It's wonderful, wonderful news. Got a letter from the council.
Well, what's wonderful about that?
They're building a fountain.
Yes, ma'am, that's what they do. It's the job, so... Why are you so excited?
They're naming it the Alpha Roberts Memorial Fountain. They're building it in honour of my Alpha.
Oh, ma'am, well, it's about time something good happened to us.
Yes.
So you swear you knew nothing about it? This just gets worse and worse. So you knew about Katie and all?
Well, only after they'd split up.
But neither of you thought to tell me?
You had a lot on your plate at the time.
Oh, so you were just being thoughtful?
Well, we were, actually, yeah.
Yeah. You told her then?
Oh, yeah, it's like true confessions in here. And she's told me how she kept it quiet from me and all.
Well, you know now, don't you? But look, Katie never meant to hurt you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Joking about how Carl's new boyfriend might be someone local. Or how you can't tell if someone's gay by looking at them. She was well enjoying it. But no, you're right. You run back to her. Doesn't matter what she's done to me.
Oh, yeah, it does, actually, because that's why we split up, remember? And we're not getting back together. That's what I came to tell you.
Well, it's good to know at least someone's conscience is pricking him.
Hiya. Sorry I'm a bit late.
To a mini paragraph 3 pages in. Well, big mouth bishop, who they make sound like Mother Teresa, incidentally, gets the whole flipping page. I mean, look, I am shaking now. Look at that.
How'd it go?
Yeah, really good.
Good. Your Gran's a bit upset.
She's not the only one. Why did you send Leanne a birthday card, Nick?
Oh, Nick, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Don't lie to me. Candice saw it in the cafe.
Well, she must have forged my handwriting because I didn't send her one.
If he says he didn't, Maria, I do believe him.
Oh, do you?
Yes, well, he certainly doesn't peddle lies like some folks I can mention.
All the same, I can understand why Maria's upset.
I didn't send her a card.
You told me you'd stay away from her.
And I have.
Look, stick her and Emily Bishop in a great big dinghy and let's push them both out to sea.
Ma'am.
Look, I'll have it out with her. Next time I see her, I'll make her tell you it's a pile of...
Nick?
lies.
It better have be lies, Nick, or else she can have you all to herself. And I hope you still fancy her, with 2 black eyes.
Brilliant. Yeah, I'll give you a call first thing Monday then. Okay. Okay, thanks very much. Bye.
You got the job?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant! Well done, Nick.
It's good news, then.
It certainly is.
Well, for us anyway.
Come here. I knew you'd get it.
How do you mean for you, anyway?
Well,
The job's in Nottingham.
It's a big commute.
Actually, we thought we'd move.
Right.
Here she is.
1 hour, 50 minutes away on the train, because I looked it up.
He won't be in a rush to visit, though, will he? Who can blame him?
Well, if the mountain won't come, what, then Mohammed will have to, what? You know what I mean.
We can go to them.
Yes, thank you.
Haven't even asked you about the fountain.
Oh, darling, you got enough on your plate, you. Needless to say, the backstabbers are out in force.
Oh, ma'am.
Oh, life goes on. Be it Weatherfield, Nottingham, Aberdyfi. Oh, Aberdyfi. Half used to take me to Aberdyfi. We'd paddle in the sea. Took David there, remember?
He'll be the next to leave.
Well, I hope so. Mummy's boys give me the creeps.
Sarah will be out of here like a shot once she's back on her feet. And then they'll all be gone. Because let's face it, anything beats living with me.
Nick is young, talented and ambitious. He's got a girlfriend who absolutely adores him. He's got a new job that is just 2 hours away on the train. So come on. You've got to get a perspective on this, Gail. Hmm? Hey, well, I went a bit wild, but got to do Alfie proud.
You always do him proud.
Oh, Vera's giving it.
I don't suppose you've seen anything of Maria today, have you?
Nick, she's shown her true colours. The sooner you forget about her, the better.
Mum, we're going to get married and start a new life together. Can't just forget about her.
I promise you, you can do better than her. Someone who cares about you, not just themselves.
Forget the tea, I'm going to see her.
The waste of time, the way she spoke to me in the Rovers.
Why, what happened?
She was in there with Leanne. So I gave them a piece of my mind about the way they treated you.
You what?
Well, I wasn't going to have them rubbishing you in the Rovers, and I told them so.
Does it ever occur to you might have actually made things worse?
Well, I had to defend you to your own grandmother, so I don't see how I could make things worse.
Well, I'd like to thank you for one thing. You made up my mind for me. But then that's how you always wanted it, isn't it?
Now, what have I done?
I'm sick to death of you sticking your oar in. You tried your best to split me and Maria up.
Yes, and I was right, wasn't I? The first little excuse and she's off.
You know, when I was in Canada, I paid bills, cooked for myself, made decisions, Mother. David's the 13-year-old, not me. I'm going to Nottingham.
If you don't want me to treat you like a 13-year-old, you shouldn't behave like
It's the only way I can live my own life away from here, away from you.
Are you just giving up on Maria?
Well, if I had any chance with you sticking your boot in at dinner time, finished it once and for all. I'm gonna pack. Hey. I'm glad you're back. I thought I was gonna have to leave without saying goodbye.
They all know what time you're going. I'll be here. You got everything you need?
No, not quite. Listen, about yesterday.
Oh, don't apologise, Nick. You only said what you felt.
Yeah, but there are ways of saying things.
I know I make mistakes, Nick.
You and me both. But I know you always meant well, Mum.
You won't understand, Nick. Not until you have kids of your own. I'll always mean well. I don't have a choice.
I know you've made sacrifices, Mum, and I am grateful.
I don't want you to be grateful. I've no regrets. I just wish you knew how hard. How hard it is to stand back and let go.
Bought you this to read on the train.
Thanks, Gran.
Come on, good luck down Nottingham.
I don't want you to be a stranger to Bethany.
Oh, the fool. I don't care what you do, mate, as long as you don't come a Forest fan.
Yeah, no fear.
Time to make tracks, boss.
See you then.
She's very excited about working in the salon. She's very keen.
The thing is, I haven't really got a vacancy.
What about Candice?
I don't know where Sarah got that idea that she was thinking of leaving.
She told her.
No, I asked her the other day and she's thinking no such thing. Candice is very happy in the salon.
Ma'am, you can't let Sarah down now, not after everything she's been through lately.
Well, I can hardly sack Candice just because my granddaughter's taken a fancy to her job.
He was up and down like a...
Taking on permanent. You won't be if you keep this up, will you?
Right, okay, I'm gone. See you later.
All right, see ya.
So what are you doing here?
Just came to see Sarah. Nice to see her so upbeat.
She's getting there, gradually.
Good. I bumped into Katie last night.
Hope you put her straight.
Well, I did, yeah, but that wasn't easy.
Throw a tantrum, did she?
I meant for me.
You're not getting back with her. Martin, you can't be serious. Not after everything that's happened.
We've been through this. And anyway, I think she's learned a lesson by now, don't you?
It's not what she did, Martin. It's what it demonstrates. She's a child. What did you two find to talk about, anyway? Latest bands?
If I wanted to talk politics with her, she could run rings around me, actually. And anyway, we didn't go in for deep discussions. Just had lots of laughs and did daft things, you know, like going to bed in the afternoon. And generally having fun. And I tell you what, it felt great.
Suppose it would. You were searching for your lost youth.
Yeah, well, maybe a few more of us could do with finding that, eh? It's not a crime to enjoy life, Gail. You should try it sometime.
Well, if I didn't have a fragile daughter to look after, maybe I would.
Fragile? Oh, come on, you said yourself she's on the mend.
I said she's getting there. There are still nights when she wakes me up with a sobbing. Or when I come across her staring at a picture of Billy.
I didn't realise.
No, well, you wouldn't, would you? You just see the smile she puts on when you decide to pop in. I'm the one who has to pick up the pieces when she's fallen apart. And I better get ready, hadn't I? Because this is really going to knock her feet from under her. You used to sit there all the time when you were smaller.
Do you think what I said to Martin about him not being my real dad, do you think I was wrong?
What do you think?
No. I can't believe he's going back out with her when he knows how I feel. He must love her more than he loves me.
Martin loves you very much. I'm not sticking up for him. He loves you a great deal. Even if he were your real dad. I can honestly say that Martin loves you a great deal more than Brian ever would have done. Martin chose to adopt you and Nick. Martin wanted to be your dad more than anything.
Well, then why is he hurting me like this, Mum? I hate it here. I feel trapped.
Oh, my love.
And I'm supposed to just accept that and be happy for him. But I can't be happy for him, Mum, not when I feel like this. I won't be friends with her. When she's just laughing at me, I might as well just sit out in the middle of the street and let them all laugh at me.
No one's laughing at you.
Well, you shouldn't be laughing at me. I mean, stupid Sarah, who doesn't even know that her boyfriend's gay, or stupid Sarah, whose dad doesn't even care less about her. Or stupid Sarah, whose baby died.
They're still watching TV. Tried to get her interested in a bit of weeding, but you know little Miss Square Eyes.
My gran just sacked me.
What?
She just sacked me. I mean, how humiliating is that, being sacked by your own grandmother?
Well, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was helping her clear up and then... How humiliating is that, being sacked by your own grandmother?
Well, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was helping her clear up and then Candice came in and she sacked me.
Hey,
What are you doing here?
come to see you. Missed you.
What do you want?
Well, I've come to see if you fancy coming over to ours. We're having a few drinks. Celebrate Katie. Passing a driving test.
Are you serious?
Oh, come on. Let it go. It's not Katie's fault.
Really?
Yeah, really. And if you were honest, you know it. So why don't you just grow up and get on with it?
I've just been sacked.
You are?
Yeah, my own gran sacked me instead of Candice. I mean, if my own family hate me so much, is it any wonder that Todd lied and cheated on me and ran off with another bloke?
No, it's not. It's just... Well, you're boring.
Well, I'm sorry it's not all jumping in piles of banknotes. I thought you realised there might be a little bit of hard graft at some stage.
You know what? Fine. I'm out of here.
Fine. The last thing I need is a hanger-on anyway. What the hell are you doing?
Sorry, you're right.
What kind of idiot drops a tray?
Hey, don't talk to my daughter like that.
It was an accident, okay?
It's only a few glasses, for heaven's sake. She'll clean it off.
Yeah, it's not like I've got anything better to do. The place is empty.
Get out! Go on! You're fired!
Oh, hang on a minute.
You can't do that. I just did. Get out of my restaurant and take your family with you.
How dare you?
Compliments to the chef.
Then we moved to Glasgow for a bit.
See the notice in the corner shop window? Looking for a shop assistant.
So?
Well, you could do that. Be dead handy for home.
Mum, I am not working in the corner shop. Todd works there. I don't want to be in the same street as him, never mind same room.
Well, he works the night shift, doesn't he? It's a daytime assistant they want.
Yeah, but all the same.
You wouldn't be working with him, would you? That job would be just the thing for you, Sarah. For now, anyway. Let's face it, we could do with the extra money coming in.
Now your mum's talking sense.
Yeah, so don't let Todd Grimshaw dictate your life, Sarah. Never mind him. Do what suits you.
Think about it, I suppose.
There you go, Jam. We've come about the notice on the shop window about needing a shop assistant.
Oh, yeah.
It's not for me, hasten to add. No, Sarah's the one who's interested. She's hard worker, good at figures.
Mum, I can speak for myself.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's for the daytime shift, is it?
Yeah, it's too much for Sunita to handle on her own. You've done some shop work before, Sarah?
Yeah, I mostly worked in the cafe, but can I just say, I don't want to work at the same time as Todd. I know he's a friend of yours, Sunita.
Well, yes, he is, but I understand your feelings about him.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to work with Todd. He just does the evening shift. Yeah, I think he'll suit us, Sarah, but can we talk about this some other time? Maybe if you could pop in at tea time. Only I'm expecting somebody I need to talk to. It's rather important.
Oh, yes, yes, of course. Sorry. Sarah, are you all right?
Mum, I am fine, yes.
Did something happen at that party?
Mum, will you leave it? I'm late enough as it is.
Going up in the world?
We need these to get it loft. We think we might have...
Well, let us have a look at us insulation in case we need a bit more for when winter sets in.
Suppose we all should be doing that.
You don't have to tell us neighbours we've got rats.
I know. Don't think did I.
Get in. How do, ladies?
Hello, Fred. How are you?
Champion. Scotch and thread, please, Shelley, and whatever the ladies are having.
No, not for me, thanks, Fred, or else I'll have David and Bethany in here wondering where the tea is.
So it's a Scotch and threat and a gin and tonic?
Yes, please, Shelley. Has Ryan Cropper left out for me?
Left out?
Well, he's helping me with something.
No, I haven't seen him.
Are you ready then, Sarah?
Come on then.
Oh, I'll walk with you. You know, I suppose you're right about Jason. He probably got fed up and went home by himself. I mean, that's what I did.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what happened.
Oh, bye, love it.
Listen to the day.
You never know.
Oh, not America. Dignity at all times.
There's no need for that, is there?
No need for what exactly?
That look you gave Sarah just now. I'd have thought she was the injured party, if anybody was.
It's okay.
She not told you the latest?
Mum, leave it.
What latest?
How she turned up this morning in my son's bed. Oh, not Todd, though, no. This time, she fancied a change, so it was Jason's bed that the little trollop worked her way into, with the result that Todd's gone and I might never see him again, which is exactly what she wanted, wasn't it?
No.
Sarah, you didn't.
Oh, yes, you did. Surprised, are you, Gail? Surprised that poor, innocent little Sarah Louise could do something so downright wicked? Do you know what? I feel embarrassed for you, Gail. I really do. I mean, the way you look down your nose at Todd, accusing him of all sorts. Well, not anymore. Because my Todd is a much better person than you or your daughter could ever hope to be. Changed my mind. Going home.
Whatever Madam wants.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Sarah?
It weren't deliberate. It wasn't like she said. It wasn't for revenge.
Yeah, but not telling me was deliberate, weren't it? Stealing in from underneath my nose and then lying your head off about it. Do you know what? I think she's right. I think you're a dirty little trollop.
Oh, Sarah.
I'm sorry.
You should be on. Do you ever take any time off?
All the women in my life have said I'm married to the job. Not to them.
Should work to live, not live to work.
I know. I'm not getting any younger.
Tell me about it. I was walking to work this morning and I thought, how many times have I walked over these cobbles? How many times have I passed this phone box? And I thought, is this it now? Forever and ever? I get up in the morning, feed the kids, wash the pots, get off to work. Phone, file, chit-chat with the boss, chit-chat with the colleagues, back home.
Oh, Tart! How aware with you about nicking other people's boyfriends? Come on! Come on, yeah, that's it! Get down them stairs! You sound like a herd of elephants!
Gilly! Get back in here!
This better be important, Shelley. I was in bed. So you spend a lot of time in there, do you? What's he on about, Charlie?
She's drunk, ignore her.
I am not drunk! I am livid!
Oh, I've had enough of this. Some of us have got to get up in the morning.
Oh, no, you don't! Get your hands off me! Well, get your hands off my fella! I haven't touched your fella!
Shelley, leave her alone!
Get off me, Shirley! Is this what this is all about? I saw him coming out of your house last night. I saw him with my own eyes. Well, you better get your eyes tested, you silly girl. He's building a bed for Bethany. Huh? Do you seriously expect me to believe that? I'm a pushover, you know.
David, go back to bed.
What do you think you're doing,
David, get inside.
Are you scared of his mother, seeing her as an old slapper?
Who you calling a slapper?
Oi! Rowing it straight! You're lowering tone! Oh, go on, Shelley, smack her on. You lay one finger on me and I'll call the police. David, get the phone.
There's no need for that, Gail.
Oh, isn't there? I'm not gonna have any old drunk turn up on my doorstep and accuse me of being a slut! I think is the word you're looking for, Gail.
Mum.
I'll tell you what, I'll ring the police.
Shelley!
The person who's gonna get arrested round here is you! For being drunk and disorderly. Oh, you'll be used to having police around, won't you? With all your exes being mad axe men. Can't you get a decent fella, eh? So you have to steal mine? Go on, Charlie, duck her one. David, tell her what Charlie was doing here. I'm not thick, you know. I used to think not. David, tell her.
He's been building a bed for our Bethany.
Hey, do you mind? You just woke our Joshua up. Can you not talk inside? Shelley?
She reckons Gail's been bonking her Charlie. Well, I haven't. So go home, Shelley. Take your furtive imagination and sleep it off.
So is that the end of it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you should have punched her, Shelley. Oh, Leanne, did you see that? Not even one drop of blood.
Conversation here instead of at my place.
Oh, mainly because I didn't want David's big ears flapping.
Something you don't want him to know about it.
Well, no, just so we can have maybe a chat between two grown-ups instead of an argy-bargy with an adolescent.
Well, I should think you'll get plenty of those with Katie.
Well, some, yeah. But I can cope. A bit like you had to cope with my immaturity when I moved in with you.
Martin, there was no way you were ever as childish as Katie could be. Anyway, what's all this about?
Well, I just thought I'd better let you know about some arrangements I've made. I've taken out a life insurance policy in case, you know, when I go, there's some money for them left behind.
For the kids, you mean?
Well, yeah, there'll be some money for them, but, well, the bulk of it's earmarked for Katie.
You don't mean that, Martin.
Yeah?
You put in her before your own children.
No. No. I'm underlining that she's the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. I'm taking some thought for the future. Anyway, the kids have got you, the house, and Audrey.
Their father, Martin. Don't you think it's them you should put first, not some girl you've fallen for?
Oh, right. A bit like you put them first when Richard Hillman came a-courting.
It's below the belt, Martin.
Yeah, not nice, is it? Taking them low blows. You dish them out often enough.
You're a wonderful woman, Shell.
Who's next?
Vodka and Coke, please, Mel.
I think you find I was next. Have a dry white wine and a vodka and tonic, please.
I didn't mean to push in. So, have you, heard from your Nick?
Oh, yes. He's doing fine. He's highly thought of at work.
It's good.
And you?
Have you heard from Todd? Yeah, he's busy with his studies in London. I hoped he might visit, but
it's probably for the best.
Look, Gail, what happened wasn't really anything to do with us, was it? I mean, all we were doing was just looking after our kids. And I know things were said. I know I said things because I wanted to protect Todd.
None of this is Sarah's fault. She was the victim.
Weren't they both victims? I mean, can't we just...
Well, what, forget? Put it all behind us? No, Eileen. Some things can't be forgotten.
Not forgotten. That's not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying?
I don't want to be your enemy, Gail.
That's going to be £4.20. And Eileen, what can I get for you?
Vodka and Coke, please.
You're not my enemy. You're not my friend, but you're not my enemy. And for what it's worth, I always liked Todd before.
Thanks.
You will warn us if he decides to visit, won't you?
I don't think he'll ever come back.
That's £2.10 then, please. I'll get that. It's not been an easy year for either of us, Eileen. We've both lost sons and a grandson. We can't forget what's happened, but here's to our grandson.
To Billy.
9.
Stay away from my girlfriend.
How's your beef?
Lovely. So, how come we're in here having a slap-up feed when Gran and Bethany are at home with beans on toast?
Ah, shut up. It's a treat. Enjoy it. Well, there is something I wanted to talk to you about, actually.
Let me guess. You're pregnant and we're going to have a baby brother or sister.
David? What does that mean? Well, it doesn't mean anything, really. It's just life assurance so that if Martin dies, Katie will be his next of kin. She gets some money. But he's made provision for both of you as well. And Bethany.
So it's like a will?
Yeah. I just thought you should know about it, that's all, and know that it doesn't mean he loves you any less than he did before. You can ask him about it if you like.
No, it's okay.